Air Hakuda is probably one of the strongest builds in the game right now, and especially with the new Ghost Ryu move and the new essences like Destruction and Grasp, there's a ton of new combos and a bunch of true combos that are really broken. Destruction Essence is what we're going to be using on this one. It's probably one of the best, obviously, for Hakuda. It goes through block, it's got a 20-second cooldown, and also does like 40 damage, which is pretty broken. This is a third of the cooldown of Crazed Blitz. It doesn't have Hyper Armor frame 1, on ground, but it will go through block, and it's a really good mix-up in air. Like if you faint and then you do Destruction Core, they're going to get hit by that. There's no way to avoid it. Anyway, some of the true combos you can do is Gehenna into Ghost Ryu. If you want, you can also make this into an up tilt, but I don't really recommend doing it because when you do up tilt on Air Hakuda on Ghost Ryu, it's just going to put you both into neutral and force like a parry check from either of you depending on who like moves first, you know? So it would look like this. Just M2 twice during, you can up tilt. You're both in neutral though. So what you can do though, what I like to do is this. If I do decide to up tilt, I'll just go into Destruction Core because they'll probably just hold F trying to like avoid damage, and then you just do Destruction Core because it has a little bit more wind up, so it's gonna mess up their parry timing, and you go through the block with Destruction Core. Anyway, some of the true combos I like to always go for is Tor Reach into Gehenna. This one's going to be true 99% of the time. You can also combo extend off it. Some of the usual things I like to go for is Tor Reach, Gehenna, Falling Grand Entrance, and then reproc Gehenna. You can also just do this, Tor Reach, Gehenna, Falling Pulse, Gehenna again. You can also use your like partial moves. I like to use Storm because it just helps gap close really quickly. So like while I was doing that, I could do this, Z into Gehenna. Like that's a basically red combo right there. It's really crazy. Anyways, Tor Reach also goes into Ghost Ryu. This one is going to set you into neutral, so it's not going to be able to true combo or extend as good as Gehenna. But once you get here, I just like to up tilt into Ghost Ryu, and then I just do Destruction Core because most of the time people just hold F trying to parry out. So this will go through block, and then you just do that, and then your combo basically ends there. Once you do Destruction Core, it doesn't really combo extend, but you can just go into the X move on Storm because it's a huge AoE. I like to do that to catch their flash step or their dodge when they try to get out of the combo. Anyway, some other combos you can do is obviously Tor Reach, it's negation. This one has a lot more wind up though, so like they can easily parry it. So you want to be more unpredictable and know how to feint your things. So I like to up tilt, do it, turn around like for some hits, and then turn back around to guard break them. And then off that guard break, you can extend into Spine Rend Gehenna. So yeah, there's that. Also, your Grimmjow crit is basically the same as Tor Reach. Any of the combos you can do on Tor Reach, you can do on Grimmjow crit. So most of the time though, I just go Grimmjow crit into Gehenna, or Grimmjow crit into Ghost Ryu. And of course, you can also do the negation, turnaround stuff, and that. But if you do get them in air, say you guard break them with negation, do Spine Rend all the time off a guard break into Gehenna, and this will be true 100% of the time, and you can combo extend off that into Grand Entrance or Pulse into Gehenna reproc. So that's how you should be playing. You don't really want to be in air most of the time on this build. It's mostly on the ground, and you're playing for the Tor Reach or up tilt into your combos to force parry checks. But if you do get into the air, end your combos usually with Destruction Core off a feint, because this will make it completely true. They can't dodge or get out of it because they're going to be stuck in the air from the Hakuda combo. So that's how you want to end most of your combos. Also, another good mix-up if you're always going into the parry checks immediately is going for the up tilt into Destruction Core, because Destruction Core is a lot more wind up. Their parry's going to be messed up and it's going to go through their block, and then you just end up doing a huge combo off that. So like Air Hakuda is rock, paper, scissors. Just always be unpredictable and always feint. Yeah. Another tip is just, you don't always have to go for up tilts, especially on Air Hakuda. People think, oh, I gotta get into an Air Hakuda combo that does 2 bars. You don't need to do that. Your ground combos also do the same amount of damage as well. Like you can just be playing off M1s, Pulse, Gehenna, you know, all these, your really quick Z move on Storm, your big X move to extend M1 off that, you know, like be really good at that as well. Be unpredictable. You don't always have to do air combos. Anyways, the build, 55 Hakuda for Ghost Ryu, we're running Shori Gehenna. Shori is just really good for gap close, especially if they're doing a move with a lot of wind up. You can punish off that. Shori isn't true into any like moves, but you can just do it into like a feint into Tor Reach, because Tor Reach is now a guard break, so abuse that while you can. I don't know why they made Tor Reach a guard break. Hakuda already has enough guard breaks in air, but you know, besides that point, we're obviously running Gehenna. and we are doing 10 speed just to keep our flash step scaling up. The Sarrow Path runs Sarrow Grab, because if you do a guard break, you can do a Sarrow Grab or it's a Spine Rend. So Sarrow Grab is one of your main damage moves, and obviously you have Sarrow Obscurus in your hotbar.